So we're going to be working on some door control with Mr. Yogi here. And for safety's sake, you always want to secure a line. I've got him on a training lead and it's attached to the handrail there. That's going to be pretty sturdy. And we want to make sure that it's long enough that he can get out the door if necessary, but not too long that he goes all the way out to the street and gets hit by a car or anything like that. So the first thing we want to focus on is getting his attention on us as opposed to the door. And sometimes this will take just standing by the door for a while, giving him some treats, um, making it so he's not just excited to immediately go outside, right? And so to desensitize that a little bit, we'll just kind of go back and forth. Good boy, sit. Good. We've done this a couple times now, especially since it's been raining all day, so he's doing pretty good. The next thing that we want to pay attention to is, you'll have to excuse the other parts, is his positioning, right? So right now, if I open the door, he's already outside, right? And I'm behind him. So it'd be a little bit difficult to communicate and have him pay attention to me if his back is turned to me. So we're going to reposition ourselves so that way I'm in between the outside and the door. Right, kind of like a goalie. I'm guarding it from him. And I want to actually push him back a little bit. Good boy. Yogi. Good boy. Yes. Good. Wait. And this is where the practice of patience and sitting and waiting while out on walks can come into play. We know that he understands what that command is. Now it's just a matter of executing it when he's distracted or excited by the prospect of going outside. And so now I'm going to slowly open the door, and if he moves, I'll reinforce the wait. Wait. And we'll pause. Wait. And we want to try to get his attention back onto us. And we can do this with the leash. I try to do it without the leash whenever possible. It just depends on how excited your pup is. Okay, back. Good boy, wait. We're really slowing down the process here. And this is another way that you can tell if he's too excited or too focused on the outside, is if he no longer wants to take the treats that we took before. So it's really important. Wait, Yogi. Okay. So you can see he's only focused on the door and going outside. Hi. Good boy. Yes, good boy. So I really want to try to disrupt that, and I really want his focus to be on me as opposed to being on the entrance or the exit way. Stay. Stay. So as soon as he starts to move, I want to disrupt it. Good boy, stay. And reiterate the command. Boy, stay. A little too close to the door, so he's going to have to end up shifting anyways. And this is where he's going to be trying to go out. Stay. Stay. We'll use the leash here. Stay. Stay. Good boy. Almost. And this is also why you'd want him to be a little bit further away. So that way he doesn't just escape right away. Stay. Okay. And now that he is staying, stay. Right? So every time that he moves, we reiterate the stay and we use the leash to help settle him back down and make sure that he doesn't just ignore us and get to go out. Right? That'll be the important thing, is that he doesn't get rewarded for not listening to you and just kind of freely go by. Okay, so now that the door is open, stay. We're gonna want to desensitize him again. Right? And whenever I'm asking him to stay, I'm giving that tug on the lead, but I'm not holding him back the whole time. I want him to be the one controlling himself. So if you're always back here asking him to stay and just holding tension on the lead, he's not actually doing anything. We would just want to make that momentary impact, and reiterate the command, and then make sure that he's the one executing. Stay. Good boy. Yes, so that's what we're looking for. See how he's looking at us now for permission? That's how you know you're making good progress towards the goals. Wait. Yes, good boy. Come. Wait. 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 Yes, good boy. Good wait. There you go. All right, and that's the process. Like I said, he's been doing pretty well. He still needs some work, but I think before the end of the week, for sure, he's going to be a lot better. But just wanted to give a quick update on how that's coming along for Mr. Yogi. I'm going to do a video next for his roommate, and that's going to be a little bit more exciting. Good boy. Come on, big guy. Let's go. Come on. Back, big guy. Wait. 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 So we're just waiting for him to refocus back up onto... Oh, good boy. Wait. Now we're gonna cross the threshold. Wait. Good boy, much better. Okay, come on. Good job. Good job. I know we're not actually going for another walk. Alright, come on. He's not happy about this kind of practice. I know, bud. We wouldn't get as much practice if we walked each time. I know, I'm sorry. Come on. Good boy. Let's go again. Boy. No. Good. You gotta get further back, bud. Wait. Much better. Boy. Okay, come on. Alright. So because he's doing so well with practices, I'm gonna give him a bit of a break and actually take him for a walk this time. Wait. It's good because he's now starting to get the idea of having to wait, and just as importantly, having to focus his attention onto me and kind of wait for that release command, which is what we're looking for. I'll have to try to find some sort of elevator to practice with if possible, so it's a little bit closer to what his situation is going to be like at home. If I'm not able to, we'll just try different doors at different places next week. But now that he's starting to get it, the main thing is consistency. Always, planning on leaving with that habit and what you're going to be doing in mind, right? So that way you're not rushed to leave and you just kind of go back to letting him go forwards first. So it's going to take a while, but he's already shrinking the time and the extra attention that he needs. Yes, good boy, come. Good boy. He's already shrinking the time and attention that he needs to, come on, big guy. Good boy. To be able to get out the door and reset. So, like I said, about another good week's worth of practice, and he should be good on that. We'll start integrating other things in the next video for him, but he's been doing great on everything so far. Boy. Something else to note is when you're walking him, if he gets scared and you're applying too much pressure to keep him close, it'll actually scare him, or he won't like it and he'll want to pull away more. So that you can see in the beginning there when I try to close the gap and him to me into the heel, right? He was a lot more hesitant, but now that we gotten him into the heel, he likes that kind of constant pressure, then he does okay. Boy. So what I would recommend is if he is out further from you, good boy, this way, come, is let him come by himself, and as he's closing the gap, good boy, yes, good job, then you eat up the leash. Good boy. Wait, say hi to your mom. Now with River being more excitable, good girl. Yes, good girl. We want to practice door control, but at the same time, we're just mostly practicing patience and focus. Because if she's focused on us, then she's not focused on the outside, and it'll be a lot easier to get her to listen. Good girl, wait. I also have a food bowl here for her as well. And we'll putting the treats in there because that also helps with her focus, right? Down. Good. Wait. Sit. Good girl. Good sit. Wait. Now we'll slowly open the door. Wait. Good. And if she moves, we just reinforce the wait. Good girl. Something we can also do, since we have the leash secured here to the banister, is we can step on it to also prevent her from jumping up. Wait. But right now I want her to be able to freely move. Good girl. So that way we can correct her when she moves towards the door. Good girl. Wait. Just slowly open the door so long as she's focused on us and not the outside. Wait. Good girl. Sit. Good sit. Wait. Wait. Good girl. Good wait. Okay, come. And sit. Good job. Good girl. She's doing good. You can tell that she's very treat motivated, so that really helps with her focus, right? Good girl. Come on, let's go back in. And because we're able to get her focus, we're able to kind of pause her a little bit more so she doesn't just kind of run out the door. She's more excited for the treats, as you can tell, because of the jumping, and that's okay in this instance. We'll work on correcting the jumping and everything next week as well, but right now we're just trying to work on her building patience and focus. Good girl, she's doing really good. Wait. 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 Up, down. Wait. Good girl. Good wait. Wait. Okay, come. Good girl. Good job. She's doing pretty good on that. I know, we're not actually going for a walk. Come. 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 Come, come. Good girl. Okay. Come. Sit. Good girl. Down. Good girl. Alright, come on. Good job. Down. Thank you. There you go. Good. Alright. So, since River here is doing really well with the door control, and we finally got a break in the weather, it's still a bit cloudy, but we have some sun coming out, and it's not raining anymore, which is great. We're gonna go ahead and take advantage of that and practice a little bit of her leash manners. And we're using this time the freedom leash, so that way we can also practice some recall. And the goal here is to actually get her to respond to her name and come back to this heel position for a treat. She does really good, and she's at that age where baiting is okay. You know, as she continues to develop these good habits of sticking near us for a treat, then we can start, just like I said, using your hand as a spot for her to touch, and then reaching in for a treat. But for now, this is perfectly fine. I'll probably test her as the week goes on and she continues to do well. So that way you don't always have to carry treats on you. Hi, how you doing? Oh, who's that? Who's that, huh? Good girl. So rewarding her there for seeing another pup and a kid, and staying close. Good girl. Good. These leashes are good, but it's important that whenever cars are coming by, you're ready to lock it so she can't accidentally run out into the street or anything like that. Good girl. And it's really important to never grab the rope part, because that's how a lot of people get rope burn. They kind of panic when their pup starts running away, and instead of just locking the leash and reeling them back in, they reach for the rope that's extending out at a really high speed, because they're running away, and then that material usually ends up causing a lot of rope burns. Good girl. So what we're looking for on this kind of more casual walk is for her to get distracted and then recall her back with her name. Or she pauses, be like, River. Oh, down. Oh, perfect. Good girl. Just really anticipating her jumping and trying to get ahead of that too. Won't be as, oh, good girl, good potty. Won't be as formal of a walking exercise, but especially since she's been kind of cooped up practicing inside today, wanted to actually get out and stretch her legs a little bit, and at the same time still kind of promote her being close by. So she needs to use the bathroom or anything. So we're gonna let her smell and explore. I'm gonna slowly keep walking away. Oh, good girl. She catches up to me all on her own. She also gets rewarded. We pretty much want to focus on rewarding and at least marking and acknowledging all the behaviors that we want to keep, right? So in that instance, even though I didn't pull on the leash or I didn't call her name or anything, she was just finished up exploring and she came back to me. So I just wanted to let her know that I appreciate that. Good girl. I would recommend a treat bag, or at least putting them in your pocket, because having them in your hand, it seems, is a little bit too much baiting for her, right? But that's okay. It's a good problem to have at this point. So this leash is loose, so she can run up to about 26 feet away, but she's just hanging out with us, so that's really good. Good girl. Yeah. Good girl. So I want to make sure too that she's paying attention to us, so I'm just gesturing towards my face. Good girl, and not just paying attention to the treats all the time. Because the reward comes from us, it doesn't come from our hand or anything. That part is important because it'll be what helps us to wean off the treats later. Good girl. There we go. And we can practice to drop it. Yes, good girl. As well. Good girl. So we're gonna go ahead and make a lap or two, and instead try to let her stretch her legs and keep on promoting some good recall behaviors here. Go ahead and post this and get her warmed up and ready for her session with her family tomorrow. Good girl. Yeah, you say hi. You say hi.